In a universe filled with open-world RPGs like Genshin Impact, we get to witness other big names like Honkai. Well, to surprise you, yes, it is a game made by HoYoverse, the same ones who made Genshin Impact. But the question is, how good is Honkai Star Rail anyways? In this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about Star Rail, and after the review, we'll talk about 5 beginner tips so you can make sure to stay ahead of other players. But before we start the video, please make sure to hit that subscribe button because most of our viewers are not. We'll make sure to bring you the best of the best videos like these, and if you prefer to read it in a blog form, we have a link in the description where you get all the tips in the text form, so go for it. So first, let's talk about storyline and gameplay of Honkai Star Rail. Technically, Honkai Star Rail is a follow-up of the previous title called Honkai Impact III. The game became so popular on Android and iOS that the company decided to keep the story going. However, since both games aren't really connected with the storyline, you don't have to worry. If you've played Honkai Impact III, you might be surprised to see some familiar faces in Star Rail as well. And just like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail revolves around an anime-style design and action that is going to keep you hooked for hours. As soon as you start the game, you can pick between a male and a female character. The game starts with you waking up in a spaceship. You get hired as a trailblazer, a group of adventurers who are roaming around space to different planets in order to help them. You can unlock different party members by progressing through the game, and there's a good chance you might get a 4 or 5 star character. Each player has their own speciality that they can master and dominate the enemies using their own skills. Moreover, Star Rail is more of a level-based game instead of a big open world like Genshin Impact. Your mission is to create a killer party and really go heavy on completing different levels in order to progress. The game's mechanics are pretty similar to Genshin Impact, and that's why it's pretty much self-explanatory at this point. Now let's talk about graphics of Honkai Star Rail. This time around, HoYoverse really surprised us with the level of graphics and details involved in Star Rail. The graphics easily look similar to Genshin Impact, beating it in some cases. The characters have a feeling of depth to them, with everything highly detailed from the characters' eyes to their outfits. Moreover, the anime art style is what makes Star Rail so likable to the fan of anime RPGs. With so many visual aspects, Star Rail is bound to be demanding. So if you have a dedicated GPU in your PC or have a really good mobile phone, you can enjoy the experience to the fullest. All in all, graphics-wise, Star Rail is one of the most visually pleasing anime RPGs in the game. You can play the game and really take your gaming experience to the next level. So with that aside, let's talk about the 3 beginner tips you should know. At number 1, we have elemental weakness. The most basic thing you need to learn is the concept called elemental weakness. For all you veterans out there, no, it's not simple as water beats fire or fire beats something like magic. There are different kinds of elements in Honkai Star Rail like fire, ice, lightning. Like these 3 are really basic, but if we go to quantum and imaginary, that's where things get interesting. Knowing which elements are strong against other players will give you an edge in the battle. So whenever you're in battle, you should always analyze the opponent's players and see which element they have. Now, by choosing their weaknesses, you can stay ahead of the battle and dominate the whole playing field. At number 2, we have speed and turn order. If you're a veteran or a newbie, you might know about speed and order mechanism. In RPG game, each player is assigned a speed. The character with more speed attacks first, resulting in start of the battle. Hence, if your character's speed is more than your enemies, you can start the battle and take it from there. And lastly, having more speed is beneficial in battle since you technically get less damage to yourself. Finally, at number 3, we have accessories to boost stats. Accessories are great to give your player the buff they need to get ahead of the enemy. They can not only increase the attacking power but also the overall stamina, speed, and durability. Accessories are often found in chests, or you can unlock them as you play the game. Your job as a beginner should be to understand which accessory to use and which one will be the most beneficial for your character. And that's about it. Honkai Star Rail is easily one of the most immersive MMORPG titles in the recent times. Whether you want to play it on PC or mobile, it's your choice. However, by following the tips, you can make sure to stay ahead of the enemies and give them a dominant battle. Before ending the video, I request you guys to like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon for our future videos. Until next time, peace.